Let's do a quick alteration. I've had these two sports bras for years and they've never fit me. The bottom strap is just too loose and it bunches up. So I'm gonna fix that today.
So I went ahead and put on the sports bra and clipped where I need this bottom piece to actually line up to fit me properly. And I found that there was 3 inches of overlap that I needed to remove. So I wanted to take off 1.5 inches on each side, but realized I could probably take off a little bit more than that because I currently wear this sports bra on the tightest round of clips. There's 4 different layers of those clips though, so if I make it a little bit tighter, then I might not have to wear it on the tightest one, and if it stretches over time, I can, kind of adjust. So anyways, I clipped a little bit over 1.5 inches on each side, and I clipped that right sides together because I'm just going to sew a straight line there. Now the first thing I need to do is put in my stretch needle because this is very stretchy fabric. I don't know what it is, but it basically feels like neoprene. So once my stretch needle was in, I went ahead and just sewed a straight line down, back stitching at the beginning and the end. Also, I apologize, I'm a little bit sick while I'm recording this, so my voice sounds pretty gross. Here's what that looks like, and I just snipped those threads. And eventually I'm going to cut off this extra fabric here, but first I'm going to do the other side so I can try it on before I actually cut that off. Folding the other side over now, a little more than 1.5 inches, and I'm going to do the exact same thing where I just sew a straight line down, back stitching at the beginning and end. Here's what it looks like now. You can see I've taken a lot of length off, and I tried it on, fit good, so I'm going ahead and cutting off that remaining fabric. I have one more step to go ahead and actually finish those edges off. I'm just going to fold them both to the sides and sew them straight down to kind of keep them from poking me because it is pretty thick fabric. So doing that here, just a straight stitch, a back stitch at the beginning and the end, and you can see it's now going to lay flat, so it's just easier to wear. I'm doing that to both sides of this seam and repeating that on the other strap as well. At this point I put on the sports bra and realized that now it fits so much better on that bottom strap, but the top had a tiny bit bunching up that I just needed to add a little dart to. So I put it on, clipped exactly where that dart needed to go while I was wearing it, then I flipped it so it's right sides together and re-clipped it so I can sew that dart to make it fit me just that much better. Sewing that quick dart here, and one thing I noticed after doing this one was it's actually better not to backstitch at the end of that. Just tie it off yourself, kind of helps with that bunching. So my second one didn't have as much of a little bunching here. Anyways, just a pro tip. So I ended up also then cutting into that edge to really flatten out that dart, and I sewed down the 2 side seams of this. I have black fabric, so it's really not noticeable, and I didn't mind it at all, and it just made it more comfortable to wear. Totally optional though.
And we're done. I'm sure that was not the perfect way to fix this, but I can wear it now and there's no extra fabric that's really annoying, so that's a win for me. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more sewing videos.